Welcome back. I'm going to show you how to install a tow hook on a Mini Cooper 2020 JCW. So you got to get this clean. Use lacquer thinner. You only have one sticker from this company. You don't want to mess it up. Yeah, one sticker with this beautiful tow hook. And who puts on a sticker anyway on stainless steel? But that's what they've supplied. I thought it was a better sticker than this. Everything was packaged beautiful. What a great company. I love it. This tow hook is industrial. A little pricey, but you know, I bought one for $17. And it was junk. So you got to get good stuff. And I'll show you where this goes in time. But there's the invoice. There's the name of the company. I really love this stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Can't wait to put the sticker on. Boy, did this sticker prove to be a challenge. So I spent, I don't know, a long time trying to think how I'm going to put this on with this white, shield over the top of it so you can apply it. Oh boy, this is kind of tough. So you got the backing off, and now I'm going to apply this thing. Wow, you got to get it perfectly straight and hope for the best. Wow, this is crazy hard. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to trim this up. So these little, on the horseshoe here, the little lines, I'm going to have to take a utility knife and trim it up. So I applied the sticker, and that is not pretty. It looks like a sticker. You'd think they would have done something other than this. Look at this. I had to manually cut. That's not cool. And the blades, have to be sharp. And I don't know how to cut a sticker. That's what you hire people to do. Like when you buy it, they should have either applied it and then I could take it off. Anyway, there's the sticker. As you can see, I messed it up. I only have one sticker in that package, and guess what? I messed it up. Now what do I do? One sticker, no solutions. What would you do? I did the right thing, and I peeled it off. You'll see. So, with my best effort, their sticker's junk. I'm going to ditch the sticker and I'm going to rub on, because this is all engraved in here, deep engraved. I have some chili red paint. I'm going to rub it on. So thanks a lot for a crummy sticker. That says bad right there. Not good. Bad. They should have just painted that in there. Yeah. Probably would have scratched anyway. Bunch of junk. Look at that. That's not good for a $150 hook. Hey, at least it came off easy. So you can see no sticker is a good idea on stainless. Especially on that beautiful stainless. I hated to cover up anything with a junky sticker. That sticker must have cost them nothing. And it wasn't thick. It wasn't cut properly. And I don't know how to apply stickers. So what did they expect? They're beautiful product. They ship it out. And you got some chintzy sticker. I'm appalled that they would send out something like that. I bought some Mini Cooper chili red touch-up paint. and the stuff's great. So I'm going to try to apply it on this gorgeous stainless steel, brushed stainless steel, by the way.
So I've got a lot of touch-up.
Without wrecking it.
So you want to get touch-up straight from the factory. So this is Mini Cooper's touch-up. Keep it refrigerated and it'll last forever. And I'm going to wipe it on this product and then wipe off the excess. Oh, I hope it works.
Wiping it on? What was I thinking? Do you think it would work? What's your thoughts? Leave them in the comments section. Oh man, this has been a real tough job.
You know what? Wiping doesn't work. So I'm going to set it in the sun, and then I have some super fine sandpaper, and I'm going to sand the surface. Let's hope I don't wreck this thing. Oh man, they should have just painted that in the first place.
So now, even at $150, look at the trouble I'm going through. But you know, when you have a Mini Cooper and you want to make it really cool, you got to do these things. So you got to go to, you know, more than most, let's say, just to do a little simple project. Some people would just left that sticker, but I'm just not that kind of guy. I want it to be nice and look cool, because you know the thing is
dry
cool
in the sun. I'm gonna, I think you push right here. I'm gonna start. Yeah, there it goes. There it is. Gently. I mean gently. I have to drill a hole in this. So there is the receiver for the tow hook, way in there. Let's just see if this thing's gonna fit. I must say I already tested it. It does fit. So this thing screws in absolutely perfect. That's what the $17 ones wouldn't do. So it goes in, but notice this. All right, I have to locate a hole, and it's off center. How am I gonna do that? Well, all right, I think I got it figured out. I went down to the box store and I bought a dowel rod. So I bought a little 5/8 dowel rod, and I've got plenty of wood to cut. So I'm gonna mark this thing to size, and then I'm gonna stick the wood dowel rod in there. And well, first of all, I'll cut this thing to size too. And then I'll stick it in there and then finish cut it. And I'm gonna put some caulk on the end of the dowel rod and then put the plastic back on. And on the back of the plastic, I should be able to see the mark.
You know, some of this stuff you have to improvise. I'm not gonna say there's any book on it. Their manual told nothing on how to do any of this type of work. It didn't even really tell how to install it. But I kind of figured, you know, after baking the paint on this thing, I figured, you know, I can sand this off, right, after trial and error. And now a dowel rod to locate in my plastic off-center hole receiver. I need to mount that so that that big monster gaping hole in my bumper doesn't show. So if you're going to be custom and you want a custom part, take the time. Make the effort. It will be worth it. You'll see. In the end, it's trick. But look at the trouble you're going to go through.
Well, it is working. I'm sanding hard, but you got to use the right grit. I think I've matched their 600 grit pretty good. So let's hope for the best.
It was really 800 grit. So 800 grit sandpaper. Look at how beautiful it came out. I'm happy with that. It took a long time though. I had to bake that paint on, but it was well worth it. I'm so glad I did it.
What an effort. So it did work though. 600 grit matches exactly their finish. what are the chances? So I painted that with chili red, Mini Cooper chili red, which is the color of my Mini Cooper, and used what am I saying? This is 800 grit. Well, good thing 800 grit works. I had 2 of them and I grabbed the 8. Good thing. Perfect match. Man, this turned out to be difficult. So I used a pad and the 800 grit wet dry sandpaper, and I got their finish right. But boy, you gotta match it, you know. They use a flat, I can't take this apart, by the way. If I could, see this slightly bumps up, and they've driven the pin in there. So you can't remove this off the car. But I think I got it. That's the final finish.
You know, there's a certain kind of happiness when you have success. Man, though, you know, see, this isn't in my field, so I don't understand it. So that's why I'm posting this video. I want you to see how beautiful and wonderful it can turn out. Now, there's the chili red. It's matching exactly now. And maybe this is all for the best. You know, who wants a sticker anyway? And there's the receptor that's going to go into it. And notice how big it is. You don't want, I'm putting a wooden dowel in there. And I'll explain to you how this is all going to happen now. You've got to have a little hacksaw. And you've got to take the effort to do over-the-top work to get this to happen.
Now I'm going to apply some, you know, white caulk. It's only a couple bucks. I have to buy a whole tube. And I'm going to apply it to the end of this dowel. And then I'm going to reattach my little red cap, and I'm going to push on it. This will be in the hole, and I'll push on it, and it should put a circle right on the back where I know where to drill, because I want an exact fit. I don't want to wreck this. This is painted so beautiful. Same as the car. And it has ceramic.
So now I'm using caulking applied to the end of that wooden cut-off dowel, so that when I push that plastic back on, it will mark the back of the plastic and allow for me to know exactly where to drill, because if you drill in the wrong spot, can you imagine what that dealer would charge for another one of those caps?
Man,
that would be catastrophic.
I probably shouldn't be shooting this video with this first try, right? I'm hoping this will come back out with that plug in there. I think it will, to be honest with you. Uh-oh. I did it wrong. Okay, first try, failure. Let me get this right. Well, it worked, but I put this clip in right here, this first. Boy, I didn't think I was going to get it out. I do not want to wreck this beautiful surface. So guess what? I got my mark. Now I know where to drill. Thank you, DAP. And thank you, Mini Cooper, for allowing me to make the big mistake and put this in wrong and still not wreck it. All right, there's where you drill it. And all I did was use a dowel with some caulk to line that up. Oh, it'd been a lot easier if I'd have clipped it in properly. But that's simple. I was going to use a bolt, but how do you cut a bolt?
So see the nice round mark? I'm all set to take a drill and hopefully not wreck this.
Okay, I'm ready for drilling. And I have beautiful, I know it looks a little messy, but this is a cobalt. Get them at your box stores. They're friendly. Cobalts, get them in the electrician section. And then these are all cobalt drills. You know, being a locksmith, I've got every flavor of drill known to man. I have a special drill sharpening tool made just to hurt the metal. This will put a hurting on the metal. Look at that. We'll have a future video about that. But now I'm going to put a pilot hole in here and then step drill this in. Best way to do it. No catching or flinging this one-of-a-kind piece of plastic.
If you want good drill bits, I don't care what brand you buy, they have to be 98% cobalt. They'll last you a lifetime. They'll drill through steel or wood. And these I've had these drills for maybe 20 years. I just keep resharpening them. And that's how you buy. You buy the best, right? But buy it on sale. Must say I am a little scared. I got the pilot hole. I know where it's centered. The dowel is 5/8, the metal insert. And boy, I hope I don't mess this up. This really turned out beautiful. Take your time. You don't have to apply any kind of lubricants or anything. I put tape on the wood so I wouldn't scratch that paint job on that one-of-a-kind plastic cover. Step drills, they don't throw a burr up. They're clean, and you slowly go through. You have to hang on to the plastic so it doesn't spin out. And you drill into the wood so the wood holds you back from
so now
plunging.
I'm going to put on the big monster. I'm going to mark this little monster so I don't go too deep. I only want to be 5/8, and this will not do 5/8. I must say that is a wicked little tool. So I used a old trick from carpenter days, right? And I put Sharpie paint on the inside. Now I must say this fits absolutely perfect. Let's just see. Absolutely perfect, and I don't think you'll be able to tell. All right, let's go put it together. I hope you're finding this video informative. Stay to the end. It's worth it. The finished product is gorgeous. These are the fundamentals of doing something special on your car. And you know, if you're going to put one of these hooks on your little fancy cars or your Mini Coopers, put it in.
You got to do it like
the
pros.
You get this little nub in there. I'm sure everything is different on everybody's car. And I totally polished this up. Now I'm going to use super red high strength thread locker 271 on this thread. I don't want anybody to take that out. So I'll clean this all off with lacquer. What's that little creature? Beetle. Anyway, I'm going to pop this in very gently.
You know, when I couldn't get it in the first time, that little cover, I knew that shouldn't have went in at the top first. But shooting the video and, trying to think how to do this, I made that mistake. And that cost me about a half hour. And I did scratch the car a little bit.
First time test. Oh, please be there. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I want to cross thread it. Wow, maybe. There it goes. Well, not really. Yep, there. You gotta keep getting it straight. Whew. Boy, this thing is gonna be trouble to get in there again.
It went right in. I just had to push a little bit. So, thread locker. 271, I think that is. Best in the world. You don't want them to take this off your car while you're sitting at like a parking lot or something. You're running to go get your groceries. And, your tow hook's gone. Wouldn't that make you sick? So pour on the thread locker. I mean, pour it on. You want red permanent Loctite, so it never comes off. Well, who's going to take this off anyway? When are they going to need this off? I guess if you smash the back of your car in.
Tons of red Loctite. Now, you do not want to get this on your car or your plastic because it deteriorates plastic. So I'm going to stick it in. You wouldn't want to have been there for that one. It was hard, but I got it in. I tightened it with the beautiful wrench so I didn't mung up this threads. And I'm going to put on this bad boy. Oh boy, this has been hard fought. Anyway, this is kind of a sample.
Is it worth doing this? My opinion, totally worth it. The end result was so gorgeous. I mean, it was right on the money. It was permanent. I liked the look. But do this. Drink some coffee. Now, I have no affiliation with Starbucks, but I kind of like this stuff. Have a cup of coffee. Enjoy yourself. It was about 72 degrees out. Gorgeous weather. I drank a cup of coffee. I felt better. And then I went back to doing this project. And yeah, I must say, a little coffee helps the job go faster, and you feel all warm and cozy inside. Now this last stainless steel bolt, really pour on the Loctite. Clean it with lacquer thinner first, because you want it to really bite onto that metal. And when you tighten it up good and tight.
Stainless bolt that holds on the tow hook. Now I've had this out in the sun baking, so the paint is baked on. And look at this hokey little rubber thing. Who's gonna do that? They're hoping you put that on the backside if it hits your car. By the way, there's a little set screw here that tightens up how this turns. I got it nice and tight. I don't want this going in the wind, flopping in the wind. So I'm gonna Loctite the living completeness out of it, so no one can take this off the car. That's really the point. Loctite, permanent red Loctite.
So where do you get big bottles of red Loctite, you might ask? MSC Supply. Okay, that's where the machine shops get it. Go online, open an account, and you'll love buying stuff from them. You can get all the cobalt, 98% cobalt, 94% cobalt drill bits. And you can get this Loctite because you can't get it at the box stores. And you'll need it. You'll use it for everything. And I always buy permanent red. Okay? Nothing holds like it. And if you buy the blue or something of that nature, it's less likely to hold as the red. And you can always get red loose. But if you pour it on and you over tighten, and it's a big bolt, that permanent red Loctite is permanent. Oh boy, they'll have to get a torch out to cut that bad boy off. And, if they're going to that kind of trouble, let them have it. I'd rather them have it than take a torch to my car. But, red Loctite, so helpful. Now, I really believe in buying the proper tool for the job. And this gorgeous company, I can't pronounce, makes these killer Allen wrenches. You can get them in metric and regular American, or inch size. And they're beautiful. They won't mess up your bolts. They're shielded in case you hit an electrical line, or something, doing your battery posts. And look it came out gorgeous. I love it. I'm so glad I took the time and effort and trouble.
So there you have it. A great little hook Let's just check this out. Oh, I just love it. Yeah, that'll really add to the back of this. Some character. Hooray! It only took a boatload of tools. I mean a boatload. And that's Loctite so hard on they have to cut it off, and that would wreck it. Great.
I hope you stayed to the end of this video to be able to see how this looks on the Mini Cooper. It was a pretty big project, but if you have the right tools and you really like working on your Mini Cooper, do it yourself. Go buy this hook. It's about $150. Get it online, and I'll leave a link to to where you buy this online. I couldn't find it on Amazon, by the way. So please hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about this channel. And I hope you come back and see more videos like this. And I'll be looking forward to giving them to you. Enjoy yourself. So here's a few more little angles of the installation. What a beautiful part. I mean, that is really like working with jewelry. Don't drop it while you're working with it. That'd be terrible. But everything turned out nice. I'm happy. It's all stainless steel. It will not rust. It is super strong. You can really tow with this thing. It's tight tolerances. The hook is really indestructible. The only thing, that sticker, but hey, we'll still give them an A for a great product. I love it. I think it made my car look great. And so hopefully it will be on your vehicle and you will be saying the same thing. Enjoy yourself and enjoy the rest of your day.